This big guy bringing his juniors to a class, pounded at the door and shouted loudly, "Who is So-mun?" The students were all frightened and stepped back, then a small boy said, "It's me." The bullies approached him. The leader found that So-mun was just a small boy. He told So-mun to find him after school, but So-mun said that he had no reason to listen to him, which made him really angry. Without saying a word, the bully came and threw him to the window. That made other students extremely shocked. Moreover, he dragged So-mun up and was about to punch him again, but So-mun suddenly showed his strength. He turned that guy's arm back, which made him scream in pain. He intended to hit So-mun with the other hand, but was kicked by So-mun. Then he kicked him again, which made him faint. One of the bullies stepped up, but before he had done anything, he was punched and fell to the ground. The students were very frightened. The leader couldn't bear it and rushed into So-mun. After dodging one of his attacks, So-mun fought him back. After that, he repeatedly slapped the leader. As a result, he was beaten to fall to the ground. The other bullies were so shocked that they didn't know what to do. So-mun warned them not to bully other students and take their money again. After that, the juniors brought their leader away. The students were very excited, but this didn't end here. That night, the bullies kidnapped two friends of So-mun. They told So-mun to come. They were waiting for him there. Looking at his friends, So-mun got extremely angry. He frantically ran to the warehouse. So-mun beat all of them up. Some were hit to faint, some lost their consciousness. So-mun completely lost his control at this moment. He could only think of avenging. When he was about to kill one of the bullies, Gamo-tat, a friend of him, arrived. He asked So-mun to stop, or he would be in trouble. After that, one of the bullies turned out to be the mayor's son. He angrily came to the police station and shouted at the teacher. He asked who had beaten his son up. The teacher had to apologize to him. So-mun didn't want to cause trouble to his teacher, so he admitted doing that, which came as a surprise to the people. Never could they expect such a small boy to knock out a group of boys. The mayor wanted to punish So-mun. He asked where his parents were. "He's an orphan, he's living with his grandfather, but I can't contact him." Meanwhile, an old man came to the police station on a luxurious car. The bully's parents said So-mun was a bad boy who didn't have parents to be taught. The mayor was even angrier. He told So-mun, "Even if your grandpa knelt for forgiveness, I won't accept." So-mun angrily said that the bullies started this, but the mayor didn't listen to him and punched him. The teacher wanted to convince him, but he didn't agree. He wanted to throw him in prison. Never will he conciliate with So-mun. At this time, the old man from earlier stepped in. He asked the mayor to repeat what he had said. He said that So-mun did it to rescue his friends who was kidnapped by the bullies. He should have been praised for his bravery. After that, he handed in the evidences, which made the people surprised. He asked the police to collect them to investigate and punish the bullies. Then he pointed at the parents. He wanted the police to punish them too. Then he punched the mayor for what he had done to So-mun. At this time, a policeman recognized him. He turned out to be Mr. Choi, a famous businessman. He was one of the 50 richest men in the country. He was also the leader of the counters. The teacher felt that the situation was getting worse, so he convinced them to conciliate. But Mr. Choi disagreed and insisted on putting the bullies in prison. The parents were completely dumbfounded. From then on, the bullies would never dare to bully anyone. After that, Mr. Choi took So-mun home. Then the three people hugged each other. 7 years ago, when So-mun was 11, his parents passed away in an accident. So-mun was the only one to survive, and he lived with his grandparents. He was determined to investigate his parents' accident. With his friends' help, they went back to the day that the accident happened. The car was filled with laughter, but So-mun couldn't smile because he knew what was happening. He could only look at his parents for the last time. Just seconds later, a big truck rushed towards them. But he couldn't change the past. The car was then crashed. So-mun sorrowfully came to the car. He found that his mother was covering him with her body. No matter how loudly he shouted, his mother didn't know. His friend came to comfort him. She told him that they couldn't change anything. At this time, a man came to check if they were dead. After that, he ate their souls. They also didn't appear in the heaven. It turned out to be a murder, not an accident. When the friend came to find who the killer was, he was so powerful that he could see her. She was frightened and fell to the ground. So-mun immediately punched him. The two fought from the past to the future. The truck also rushed towards them. At the critical moment, the friend took him back to reality. So they returned to the counters. Everyone decided to deal with this demon. When he went out from the orphanage, So-mun approached him. He thought that So-mun had no strength, but after that, everyone joined hand to kill him. The demon started to spit blood out. Then he fell to the ground. So-mun rushed to him and was about to kill him, but a little girl ran towards and pushed him aside. She begged So-mun to forgive the demon. In fact, he grew up in this orphanage. He used the money he earned by killing people to help the children. That's the reason why he didn't kill So-mun. After that, the demon chose to commit suicide, but his soul flew away and got into a man. Then he became even stronger. So another battle began. With his friend's help, So-mun succeeded in killing the demon. But he kidnapped his grandparents. He put them on the car in the street, and a truck rushed towards them. Fortunately, his friend stopped the car. When So-mun was about to kill the demon, he transformed to his mother. So-mun hesitated when he saw her, but a friend told him that was just illusion. He immediately understood and killed the demon. So-mun fell down. Finally, he managed to protect his family. His parents could also go to the heaven. When they met God, they asked her about their son. She told them that their son was the one who rescued them. When So-mun saw his parents in the heaven, he didn't know what to do. When they were about to leave, the mother turned around, and she cried when she saw her son. She recognized So-mun. No matter how much her son had changed, she could recognize him. The three hugged each other and cried. With So-mun's help, his parents could see his grandparents the last time. After a while talking, they reassuringly left.